It has been 2 days now since Ohio voters approved Issue 1 and Issue 2. And today, our state governor is weighing in. And our Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trow explains why the governor is pushing back against lawmakers.
Days after Ohioans voted to enshrine abortion and other reproductive rights in the state constitution, Governor Mike DeWine acknowledged the results, even as fellow Republicans looked for ways to overturn it.
In this country, we accept the results of elections.
Dozens of State House Republicans say they will try to prevent Issue 1 from taking effect. However, DeWine emphasized the importance of respecting the voters, but he also avoided answering some of our questions about his colleagues' efforts.
Do you think that GOP plans or opponent plans to repeal it would be going against the will of the people?
I'm not going to talk about what anybody else is doing. People will decide if they're comfortable with what we voted on, or they'll decide that it maybe needs to be changed or tweaked.
However, he acknowledged one of the reasons Issue 1 passed is because of the unpopular 6-week abortion ban, one without exceptions for rape and incest. This was a bill he signed into law, but said he wasn't responsible for the constitutional amendment.
How people felt once Roe v. Wade was overturned, what was hypothetical became real. You can see a change in people's opinions.
He also pushes back against the Republicans' planning on overhauling Issue 2, which legalized recreational marijuana, but says he does want to see some changes.
We have an obligation to make sure that this is done right.
He says that his main recommendation to the lawmakers is to make sure that Ohioans are protected from smoke in public places and that children don't accidentally ingest weed products like gummies.
People have a right to smoke marijuana, that's fine, but other people have a right not to smell it and not to have their kids or their grandkids exposed to it.
At the Ohio State House, I'm Morgan Trow reporting.
And Democratic representatives have introduced legislation to repeal numerous restrictions in state law to abortion access. Some of these include removing the 6-week ban and the mandatory 24-hour waiting period between showing up to get an abortion and getting the procedure.
This bill is making sure that people do have access to by removing some of the barriers that have been put in place over the last 20 or 30 years that really impact women's health and the care they're able to receive.
It's unlikely that Republicans in the State House will pass this bill, so legal experts told us the current restrictions will need to be dealt with in court.